ball. It's a three-point game coming off that win against the Sixers.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Yeah, that's the kind of performance you're going to try to build on. Now they have to find a way to replicate that success.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre out there with Jabari Walker. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey. And it's Brown in a shooting guard. So it's Toronto now, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Kicks it out to Anderson. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Oh, poked away. Stolen by Anderson. Leonard for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Leonard's got 6.
And we know the expression never changes. The temperature never rises. Leonard just seems unaffected by defensive pressure.
And it's blocked by Embiid. Walker for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Tim, these recent injuries robbing Embiid of prime years. 7 straight All-Star appearances up to 20.
Yeah, B.A., for a player his size that moves as quickly as he does, it seems like it put a tremendous amount of strain on those lower extremities. It's a common theme in this league.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Lowry. And the 76ers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Here's Brown. 14 points for him last game against Toronto. Inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Maxey. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And how about we check the numbers for Jaylen Brown? The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Now into the lineup for Toronto.
It's stolen by Oubre. Brown passes to Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Well, that, and also, how about the level of activity we've seen from them defensively? They've been up on the ball, pressuring, active hands, coming away with steals. It's just been great to see.
Here's Drummond. Following the bucket by the Raptors.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him, and he said we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. BA, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Timeout called, the Raptors. And Tim, after a rough season, the Sixers with some lottery luck last May.
Yeah, there was a good chance their draft pick would convey to OKC if it didn't stay in the bottom 6. Instead, they moved up to 3rd, and they were able to draft VJ Edgecombe, who could be a difference maker.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Quickly comes in for Barrett. And Fox is subbed in for Lowry. And DeRozan gets it to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Tipped away. Here's the 3. And Philadelphia hits again for Pete.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
That was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
Now a timeout called by Toronto. This is their 2nd straight game facing off Grant. Do you see tonight playing out like last game?
No, I think this one looks different. When we talked with the coaches, BA, they told us they've each got some new wrinkles for tonight.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at Toronto, At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference. And, of course, there's the 76ers. Just need to keep fighting. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 6. It's stolen by Maxey. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Maxey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And what's interesting, the 3-ball isn't a big part of DeRozan's game, but when he's feeling it, he can make it happen.
To the inside. And another basket for Toronto.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I love the confidence, but the shot selection, that's debatable.
And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers. Quickly outside. Toronto passing it around from the arc. And again, Toronto with a triple. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Prince is checked in for Philadelphia. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Lowry. The 3 is up. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Lowry's got 5 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Maxey, that's good.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Outside Barrett. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Lowry. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond.
Joel Embiid.
Here's Maxey. Rejected by Valanciunas. Lowry, the pass to Valanciunas. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Yeah, running the offense, just one of Lowry's many talents.
76ers trail by 3. Pass to Prince. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
No good. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Toronto. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. More 2K action in just a moment. If you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
And so here is Toronto. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. They've got De'Aaron Fox. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Barnes. And it's Martin in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Embiid passes. Whoa! Brown with a huge slam!
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
And for Toronto, their shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. And the three-pointer goes. Murray Boyles has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Prince. To the paint. Embiid. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. Trying to make it a three-point play. Toronto making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Walker, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Edgecombe in for Prince. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Back to you, Ryan.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
And he was dialing that one up. Edgecombe saw his opportunity and seized it.
It's Martin on the wing, shoots over Bailey, and there's Toronto with another bucket.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
The Sixers trailing. Here's Edgecombe. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Back to Oubre. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the Raptors call time here. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
And it means they will go deep into their bench again. It worked in the last matchup. Might as well spread more minutes around.
Anderson's checked in for Toronto. Shed comes in for Martin. Drummond's checked in for the Sixers. The three from Barnes. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And looking at overall steal numbers, here are the teams that continue to wreak havoc. Number one, the Raptors.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes. They apply a ton of pressure.
Anderson inside. Drummond defending. Anderson gets the bucket.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. On target from range.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Got a piece of it. Here comes Toronto on the push. Leonard all alone. No doubt about it.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Anderson for 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
76ers trail by 12. And Philadelphia calls time here. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
They're going to have to regroup here and figure out a way to stop him because he is dominating them.
Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Grimes comes in for Bailey. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
And coaches love to see points coming from an inbounds play. That's why you practice them.
Three-pointer, Fox. Fox buries the three right in the face of the D.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
76ers ball.
Quickly, it's checked in for Toronto. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Anderson for three. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
Stolen by Quickly. Here's Leonard. Banked it in off the glass. Leonard's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
And the jam by Brown.
Oh, a huge slam from Brown. I like when he doesn't settle for a layup there.
How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
Edwards pulls it in.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Yep, that one goes. Barnes has got 7.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
For 3, Maxey. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
I mean, talk about spacing out a defense. Maxey can get to the cup at will and can also hit from well beyond the arc.
And the basket by Leonard.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Grimes into the lane. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Tim, we've seen the offensive game of Quentin Grimes go through the roof.
Yeah, B.A., he is playing with major confidence right now. In high school and college, he was a lead guard, and that comfortability with the ball is evident.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Beautiful lob to Embiid, and he goes right up on time and throws it down.
Here's Murray Boyles. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 6.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
If Embiid gets the ball anywhere close to the hoop, it's an automatic dunk.
Pass to DeRozan. Now Martin. That'll count. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner.
Wow, incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly.
Oh, with the clock running down.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Raptors.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 23 points and 1 assist. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what'd you see out there?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have,
And that should do it.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Checking out the group for Tuomas Isalo to start the second half. They've got Jabari Walker, Maxey out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Oubre in at the 3.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
Anderson passes to Barnes, and the Raptors another 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
It's like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Barnes, it's good.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Lowry against Maxey. Stolen by Lowry. Outside Barnes. It's Barrett on the wing. Fires it from 18. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 8 assists in the game. And the 76ers call time here. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3. LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well. Fox is checked in for Toronto. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Haley's checked in for Oubre. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Tyrese Maxey. Knocked loose. Lowry with a steal. Over Edgecombe. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Back to you guys.
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Pass to Barrett for 3. And the Raptors another 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Edgecombe. Outside Walker. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Brown. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Brown's got 9. For Toronto, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. And here's Lowry from the arc.
And because of how athletic and quick Edgecombe is, he can come up with blocks. You gotta be careful shooting around him.
And the jam by Brown.
A one-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Barnes, it's good.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
The 3 from Edgecombe. Drills it from deep. Edgecombe's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You just have to get somebody out on Edgecombe. He's not a guy you want to leave open.
Puts up a deep 3. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
That's a great look by Barrett right there. A wing who continues to improve as a distributor.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Good idea. idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
A line change here for Toronto. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. A minute 35 left in the third quarter. Here's Grimes. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
At the line.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Leonard outside. There's the three. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Prince. And the shot goes down. Prince has got 5 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Martin.
Oh,
And he goes in for the dunk.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Grimes. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Leonard on the wing. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
For three, Maxey. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Knocks it down from distance. Shed's got his first 3 points of the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And the jam by Walker.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
DeRozan right side. Over Prince. And DeRozan gets it to go. On the assist by Leonard. And that's 15 points for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Maxey. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Scotty Barnes is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And with those long strides, it doesn't take Bailey long at all to get up the floor.
The ball's knocked loose. Quickly from outside, buries it from 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Embiid gets the bucket. And it's 9 points for Joel Embiid.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
On the wing quickly. Lets the 3 fly. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And here's Maxey outside. Drains the triple. Maxey's got 30.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Yeah, tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
Fox outside. The 3 from Barnes. It's tipped. Brown passes to Bailey. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bailey's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, as a defender, it's hard to overcome a height disadvantage when you're that close to the basket.
Yeah, what a shot. Barnes locked in, not letting the defense get to him.
Brown gets the bucket. Brown's got 10 points in just the second half.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
It's stolen by Maxey. Here's Bailey. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, a rookie who excels at finding his shot. Bailey pulled that one out of thin air.
Hook loose and stolen by Brown. For the finish. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
The 3, Barrett hits a three-pointer.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support. Man, Edgecombe had to feel good there in the open court.
And Toronto calls time here.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem defensively all night.
And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And the 76ers making a change here. Maxey's checked in.
Substitution.
And here's Brown for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 26 points.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Pure from three-point range.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Maxey passes to Brown. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Barrett. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And with this victory, they conclude this season series, having won 3 out of 4 games these two teams played.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Outside Oubre, three-pointer. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Over his time in the league, Maxey has really improved his playmaking.
Barrett passes to Lowry. Leonard on the wing. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. Kelly Oubre picks one up, and the Raptors with some changes. Martin, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Chet comes in for Lowry. Philadelphia also making some changes. Andre Drummond is checked in for Joel Embiid. Prince comes in for Walker, and it's Grimes in for Jaylen Brown.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
Here's Oubre. Oh, Leonard with the block. Back to Prince. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Martin, the pass to Leonard. Over Oubre. And the basket by Leonard. Leonard's got 41.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the rally. Thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Self-made, made to influence. I turn your castle into a ruin. Seal of the season in the Martha Stewart. The first one get the egg, cock-a-doodle. Only thing we had was bread with the ramen noodles. The young 12 come through and book them like Barnes and Nobles. How you go from a misfit into a mogul? Yeah. This track ought to wake them up, call it Folgers. Surrounded by angels, demons can't approach us. Me llama dos cardenas, baby, buenas noches. See, I'm the big dog, I'm the cane course. End up in different spots, had the same choice. Soon as I plant a seed, I pray the rain moist. Soon as I left, our new edition gave the game pause. You know these balls is hard like some dang oysters. Oyster perpetual, face match the Air Forces. What are the good girls that make bad choices? What are the good girls that make bad choices? Yeah. What are the good girls that make bad choices?
Lunch and Big Sur, magnesium wheels on the Porsche. Made a cup of extra, sold a half a bird with the moisture. Tryna dodge in them Ford Tours. But Metro time with my Pendalore. I hop out the ASC McLaren, rockin' all velour. Buck your head cocked to the side, I'm a connoisseur. How you broke his, but outside chasing. I ain't got no label on the fish, but it's all Dior. This the flow they been waiting on. I got an 80 on. Why you kissing to that you be hating on? Got certain accounts just for money growth, and I don't even gotta do but just make more. Real go make sure it's fam good. Real never quit, even when it's slow. Oh, you thought them was some canned goods, bustin' open, then we right back on the road. Sweatpants, count $250,000 on the floor.
You know these balls is hard like some dang oysters. Oyster perpetual, face match the Air Forces. What are the good girls that make bad choices? What are the good girls that make bad choices? Yeah. What are the good girls that make bad choices?
Life can be beautiful.
Good times, there's gonna be good times, I know there's gonna be
work every day till we meet ends. I fi turn it up on the weekends. Boss a toast to your real friend. Tell me why you're drinking, car.
I know there's gonna be
He running up all the money.
Good times, it's gonna be some good times. Man, we used to pull up and let them fight at that hood time. Remember I used to when it was about that. It had a walk up trip and she get that much time. I don't waste time. I don't have patience, baby. Didn't go fast, she speed racing. We go wild walks up head time. See my boss like a grandson. Come here, baby, I'm molested. I let her write me my suggestions. Pop quiz, it's a pop quiz. All my money coming clean, you can't pop this. She got that locked up like Lost Mill. Come to my lights like a reindeer. Me and Poppy on the same. My diamonds could never stand still. Where you going, can't come here. I'll always take you back for your.
Come over good time, but a bad one. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, no something like crime. I make you sing this line.
Even in the summertime, me and Lil' Shawty cutter. I swear to God, I'ma tell you, dog got the struggle. Baby girl, sit it down, you not known like a usher. I told her mama I don't mind what my teeth do. I wanna control you like voodoo. I'm starting screaming freak on phone and doodloo. Every time I have a good time, do too.
Good time, eh? Come over good time, but a bad one. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, no something like crime. I make you sing this line.
I got money, I wasn't kicking doors, and I'm just being honest. If you want smoke, then we cook up like an omelet, I'm just being honest. Throw me a 60 if I go to, I'm just being honest.